everyone, this is Amy with Just Please Just Punch, and I've got a cute little project to show you today. This little treat bag that I made using one of the stamp sets from the Occasions catalog. This is the Honeycomb Happiness stamp set, and we're going to be using the You're So Sweet and the little chick, which I think is so cute. The little treats I found at Target, and they're just these cute little carrots, and I thought they would make a great item to put in a treat bag. And let's see, we have got our inks. We're using the Basic Black Archival, the Daffodil Delight ink pad, and today we're going to be doing some watercoloring. So we're going to be using the aqua painters, which are really fun. And then I've got my pumpkin pie Stampin' Right marker, my 2.5 inch circle punch, the small banner punch, and you're going to need a stapler, and you're going to need just some regular tape, and of course your adhesive and your dimensionals. And then our cardstock that we're going to be using today is, this is a piece of Cucumber Crush, and it's cut at 4 1/4 by 5, and then it's scored on the long side down the center at 2.5. And then I've just got a piece of the Brights DSP paper stack. This is just the pumpkin pie polka dot one. So I've got a piece of that, and that is cut at 2 1/4 by 4. And then this little piece is going to be for our watercoloring. So you can use watercolor paper. I used the shimmery white cardstock from Stampin' Up, and that is great for watercoloring, and it has just a little bit of a shimmer to it. So you're going to need a piece of that big enough for your little chick, and this one is about 3 by 3.5. And then I've got 2 strips of, a strip of Cucumber Crush and a strip of Whisper White, and these are 9/16 inches just by whatever length, because we're going to trim them down. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our little chick. So we'll need our basic black ink pad. And I love this little chick because he really stamps well. Most of the Stampin' Up stamps, they stamp beautifully, but this one, just for some reason, he just stamps really nice and clean every single time. Perfect. And then I'll go ahead, while I have that out, the basic black out, we'll go ahead and we'll stamp our little sentiment. What we're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape, because I'm just going to use the So Sweet. I'm not going to use the Your on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put a piece of tape, any old tape will do, over the Your. Make sure you're not covering up anything else. And then we'll go ahead and ink up our stamp. And then most importantly is don't forget to peel that off before you stamp, because otherwise you'll have a mess. And I've totally done that before. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to color our little chick. And what we're going to do is take the aqua painter. I've already pre-filled it with some water. And I'm going to squeeze that ink pad first, because what I want to do is get some ink in the lid right here, because we're going to use that for our watercoloring. This is the Daffodil Delight on your aqua painter, and if you want to, you can kind of wipe a little bit off on your scrap paper, but I actually like him nice and bright yellow, so I didn't do a lot of wiping off. And I'm just going to color him in, and I'm going to leave the beak and his little feet, because we're going to do the pumpkin pie for those. And then we're going to go ahead and use the fine tip end of your marker, and we're just going to give the beak a little color, and then the feet. and we're all done coloring him in. We're going to let him dry for a few minutes while we do the rest of our project. One of the supplies I forgot to show you was our treat bag, and this is one of the 4x6 cello bags that Stampin' Up! Sells. This little bag is the perfect size to fit 4 of the carrots in. All right, got those down in there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold my cardstock, the Cucumber Crush, and I'm going to fold the top of my bag down like so. And add my little topper. And then what I can do is go ahead and staple, because that is not going to show. Now we can add our little polka dotted piece of cardstock. Okay, and now we can go ahead and punch out the little chick. So this is the 2.5-inch circle punch. And I probably should have left myself a little bit more. I'll turn him this way so I can grab that cardstock. Punch him out. And I'm going to pop him up on dimensionals. Let's put him just a little bit off to the side. I just think he is so adorable. Okay, and then we've got our 2 little strips here, and what I do is just kind of fold that end up a little bit, and that way I can feed it into the punch a little bit easier. I'm just going to flag the end, and I'm going to do the same thing, kind of then curl that up just a little bit, and maybe right there. I'll put just a tad of snail, oops, and layer these 2 like that. And then one more dimensional, put that right here, and place that right there. So there we have it, our little treat bag. So there we have it, our little treat bag. I just think that is so cute. If you want to know, so there we have it, our cute little treat bag. If you are interested in purchasing any of these supplies, you can do so in my online store by clicking the link below in the YouTube description. My blog is justpleasedaspunch.com, and I'll have a complete supply list and all the measurements on my blog. Come check it out. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye.